So as I've said before, I'm willing to do more content if I get more questions. They can give me content like, hey, if you're asking for something specific, I can talk about it. Maybe. I still actively read my comments on a regular basis. Maybe not as often as I used to, but still every other day at a minimum. If I'm not answering you guys, it's because I've already got that question like a whole bunch of times before. So, it's already covered on the channel. Which is, again, the main reason why I stopped or kind of slowed down. The question was for ECUs moving into 2025. And I'm like, okay, well, considering we just talked about how old the new shit is now, I guess that's a relevant question to ask. And I can give a quick update for that. I remembered Haltech was something that Home Performance was talking about a lot a while ago. So I did a quick search on YouTube for them, and that video for them is like 3 years old. Just paraphrasing here off memory, because I didn't rewatch the video, but I remember Kenny was talking, saying that it's better to go with the standalone ECM or ECU, simply because of the fact that finding those older computers and then using something like Hondata, like by the time you find one, pay for the computer and all that, you could have just bought a standalone. Now I agree with that. I agree with that like wholeheartedly, and so my thoughts would be, if you're depending on what you need an ECU for, if you need something from like the 90s, from the 90s period, then I would say, yeah, go ahead and look at getting a standalone AEM, Haltech, whichever computer system you feel like you're better off going with, whatever fits your budget or your tuning needs, right? Now, a quick little search into Hondata, because I know there was that scandal a couple years back when the EPA was kind of cracking down and people were getting sued or whatnot. So I know the Hondata was caught up in the middle of that whole thing with not supporting their customers or whatnot. But I just did a quick search for them and went to their page and their channel, and it seems like they're still up and doing their thing. So I guess if you got a K series, so anything from the 2000s up, you can still use their Flash Pro or whatnot, depending on if you're in an original chassis or if you're swapped, right? Now, for me, I guess in the Type R, when the time comes, I would personally probably getting a Flash Pro. For the S2000, despite the fact that it's not running right now, it's got a standalone AEM in there. So yeah, I think besides the Integra, I've been dragging around with me for a decade. I'm never gonna buy a 90s chassis ever again, especially now that the modern K series chassis are all starting to come way down in price. Yeah, I don't have that nostalgia thing issue. Like, I don't really care. Besides my Integra, and again, I've had it for so long, I'm not gonna get rid of it. So yeah, if you're looking for that, that'd be the way to go. Again, guys, if you're looking for more of me, I am busy on YouTube. I'm just not really doing VHP engines that much because I don't really have content to do. If you're interested in just following me in general, I mentioned it once on VHP Engines Instagram. I started a channel for computer building. Like, we're talking about custom PC type builds. So I have that channel going on. It's called VHP Gaming. I'll probably leave a video link somewhere you can find it, because I think somebody else also has that name on YouTube. But I've got like 100 uploads or whatnot going on so far, and it's kind of like something similar with the VHP engines, where there's some gameplay footage on there, and then there's some me talking about building budget custom PCs. So if that's something you're interested in, yeah, I guess you can help out there by giving a subscribe and whatnot. So yeah, you guys have some more to ask away, and if I feel like there's something I can add to it, I will. Thanks guys for watching, and peace.